Welcome back, boys. Got a video for you today about the Snow Run Enduro, February 11th, a week late in Union, Connecticut. I think we got a good one for you.
Did you get any good footage? That's all I care about.
Oh, really? Going with the KTM 300 today with rally spikes. I might have taken the 390, but I got the long spikes mounted on that one. No snow, but about 20 degrees out, so rally spikes were the way to go. Would have loved to put them on the Beta 200, but had them on the KTM 300, so that's what I rode. Rich rode the gas. A little chilly at the start. Had to do a quick warm-up, a few jumping jacks, get the blood flowing, and we were ready.
Move it on over, move it on over, move it on over, move it on over.
So, I made my own little bed on the floor in the kids' bedroom. And then Charlie, the dog's like, yeah, so me and you know how this goes. Oh yeah. Bad breath and farts all night long. I'm like, you suck.
No need to worry, everything's under control.
Those things are like, those tires are like 15 years old. Like Costa.
Yeah, they last forever. I did last year.
This was not the typical Enduro format. This was a sprint Enduro. There were 3 tests. We had to do each one twice, and then the lowest aggregate time wins the class. There's Jeff Hannon about to send me on my way for my first test, which was actually test 3. It all made sense once you kind of thought about it for a minute. So as you can see, very mixed conditions. A little snow, a little mud, some water, and a lot of exposed rock. So kind of tricky all day long. And well, pretty early in the race, I got my first pass under my belt. How about that? Another thing I noticed very early in the race, my hands were completely frozen. Couldn't feel anything. So my throttle control was basically my elbow. It's not very precise. A little herky-jerky. You can see that in the video here. I thought maybe with the cold weather there wouldn't be as many tree magnets, but man, I was sorely mistaken. There's one right there, there's one right there. You kind of get used to it. There's one right there. Every once in a while though, there is one that's really pretty close. Kind of makes you wonder, like that one right there. It looks fine, right? But check out how close I get. Oh, that's close. I don't know if it was the arm pump, the cold temperatures, or just my lack of skill, but I was kind of in this like fetal position. Really not good for dirt bike riding. I was trying to do the best I could. It definitely got better as I warmed up, but man, those first few minutes were rough. Those of you who are riding off-road in the colder temperatures, you know that all this section here with water, this is actually the most terrifying, because if you put your boot in that, like, your day is done. You cannot crash here. I'm back, but look at her now. Eventually my hands did come back and felt completely fine. Once you get warmed up, it's okay. And just like that, we're at the end of the test. The tests were really short, which was great. I dropped a layer in between tests, took off a vest, and wasn't sure what to expect for test 2. More of the same, probably.
330.
test 2 starts with actually a really fast section along the lake here, and in sections like these I always think of Rich, because I know Rich would be going another gear, probably 2 gears higher than I am. But this is also where I always think about not like breaking my arm or something. So I go slow. Why was that my favorite turn of the day? Nice and smooth, on the power the whole way through, had my weight on the front end, plenty of traction, and guys, I started to feel it. I mean, I was getting into the power, really thought today could be a good day. I was excited. But, you know, that only ends one way. So you can see I pick up my race number. I should have picked up my check card. Didn't have the presence of mind to do that. In fairness, it was a pretty big hit. I was trying to figure out if I had a concussion. I was pissed. And also I was trying to make sure that all this stuff hanging off the front of my bike wasn't going to interfere with my steering. Because, you know, I got a race to run. I don't have time for crashing. So I wobbled around for a while, and I kind of sort of thought I was probably okay. Then pretty soon we were on this junkyard trail, and I forgot all about crashing. These races go through some pretty cool land. You see some weird stuff, and I gotta say, after you crash, maybe you hit your head and you're riding down a trail like this and you see a giant boat. It's like, am I okay? This right here, save of the day. Okay, tuck the front. Not a crash, not a crash. Handlebar did not touch the ground. Oh, this part of the course I totally remembered from some hare scramble we did like 3 years ago or something. I'm sure they all go through the same trails. But look at this. I totally choke. So at this point, I would not yet say that the wheels are coming off, but I'm definitely vulnerable. And then see that kid in the blue off to the left? I totally target fixated on that kid, and I crashed again. What is going on? As the day wore on, I got a little more confidence in the rally spikes and these changeable conditions, and I was kind of kicking myself for not riding more. And I guess we all should ride more. Probably quit our jobs too and just ride. That would probably be the best thing. End of test 2. Keep in mind the front half of my motorcycle is missing.
What's your number?
330.
230?
3.
233?
3. I was a little worried that maybe I wasn't getting scored at all. It all worked out fine. I did get scored on the computer. And here we go across the street to my third test, which is test 1. Thank you, Mr. Officer. And this is actually where the snow run started a couple of years ago. Got another little adventure with the sign in here.
What happened?
Hit a tree.
I think you're missing something. Yeah, we don't have a...
330.
What is it? 330. Yeah, I got it. Check. We don't have extra. No.
Oh, I just realized I have my chip card. Grab that. Maybe I can get it next time around. I think this was my favorite part of the course. I think this maybe was everybody's favorite part of the course. Tight, twisty, pretty smooth, really fun. God, I loved it through here. Not that I was fast, but I was having a good time. So in a past life, I was a road racer, and I was half decent. Right? Like I would catch people and pass people all the time. Now that I'm riding off-road, first of all, it's a rare occurrence, and second of all, it always happens in slow motion. But it is still totally awesome. Definitely easier to pass the other guy when he stops moving. I mean, what can I say? I'm doing the best I can. This guy waved me to the left, totally freaked me out. I'm not sure what he was waving me away from or into, but it all worked out fine. Here's another section where Rich would be going like 15, 20 miles an hour faster than me. Probably a reasonable time to say that the suspension on the 300 has 80 hours on it. It was probably time for some attention. It's going to factory connection. I'll let you guys know what that's like. It'll definitely be better through stuff like this. Oh. This one's kind of funny. I'm trying to pass that guy up there on the left, and he's going left, so I'm going to go right. I'm keeping an eye on him, and then I'm off in the woods. What am I doing over here? I think at this point, reality was sort of creeping in. I knew I was not having a very good day. But, you know, you got to keep trying because other guys could also be having a shit day. So maybe you're doing fine. I don't know. I kept pushing. I caught this guy. I was happy. Wait, did I catch this guy? Now I'm not so sure. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Well, I guess, once again, easier to pass a guy when he's not moving. I could really feel on downhills like this one, kind of steep and choppy, just not enough damping up front. Time for some factory connection attention. 330.
What? Oh.
330. Yeah, I know.
Uh-oh.
That's nice. You all right?
You lose your fender card?
Yeah, it's in test 1. I'll get it. Maybe.
As long as you know how many you've done.
Hey, did you get any good footage? That's all I care about.
Oh, you're here?
I'm here. I'm in charge.
I knew you'd be in charge, wherever you are.
I'm large and in charge.
Can you fix that? Can you get?
Right?
Can you find my time card?
Huh?
Can you find my time card?
Yeah, I'm gonna run out there. I'll go do
check
that.
one.
You talking here?
Yeah, it's right there. It's easy for you.
Okay, I'll go get it for you. How far is it?
About 80 seconds.
80 seconds, so it's only like 3
100
steps.
yards. What's that?
He's gonna go get it. The guy running.
Yeah, you came through here.
Yeah,
because I remember seeing the broken.
I know you know.
Yeah.
I just wanted to let you know.
Yeah.
I know.
3:30. You mark? No, we can't mark him. Go.
You looking for a number plate?
No, I'm just walking around.
Okay. Whoa, almost forgot I was in a race for a second there. I'm gonna go catch that guy. Yeah, actually I was stopping to see if that kid was the one who went looking for my scorecard, which I realize is actually not in this test. It's in test 3. So I started to catch this guy. I was pretty psyched, but I did want to make sure there wasn't someone out on the course just looking for something that wasn't there, you know? You gotta be nice. You're looking for a scorecard, are you?
I am.
I found it.
Is you have it?
So I decided to do test 1 2 times in a row. I probably should have done that with every test. I think that's the smart way to go. But in any event, I've ridden this stuff once, you know, like 15 minutes ago, coming through a second time and catching some traffic. This is where I ended up in the woods off on the right. So this time I'm going down the middle. I outsmarted the woods. Let's see if this is another one of these slow motion passes I'm so good at. I just need this guy to stop and I can pass him. Is he going to stop? Oh, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, oh, perfect. Yeah, I can pass all the stop people. I gotta say, watching this back, I'm kind of two minds. I did not do well in this race, and I was pissed about it. I was disappointed. But watching it back, it's pretty obvious why I didn't do well. And also, I think when I was actually running, I was doing okay. So, well, more or less okay. So, like I was saying, I understand pretty well why I didn't do well in this race, but at least there were some parts where I was moving okay through the rocks. Maybe. I don't know. There's some foundation to build on. I'm looking for some optimism here. Help me out, guys. So guys, the GoPro battery let me down not too long after this. Last little bit here, working through some of this great trail and playing tag with this guy. He was really pretty fast. I only caught him because he kept getting hung up. Then he'd tow me along and disappear. 2 more sections after this. It was a great course, a lot of fun, and I feel like an opportunity that got away from me. That's too bad. But you know who did not miss the opportunity? Rich Kello, that's who. He put it on the top of the box there, the win in C Senior. Fantastic work. Very well deserved, I should say. And I think we'll see him in B class pretty early this season. And speaking of this season, taking a look at the NETRA calendar, the next Enduro is not until June. We're going to have to spice it up. Keep an eye on the channel. Maybe we'll put together an Eddie Lawson Jr. ride up here in the Northeast. All you guys can come ride around and see what it's like to go slow behind Eddie Jr. Guys, thanks for watching. Stay safe, and we'll see you for the next one.